Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Blu-Roy Movies. How are we all doing? Right, we're going to do shelf 21 of the collection today. That's up there. So I'm going to grab them down in a minute and get them down onto my workstation. And we'll work our way through it. But I'll just give you a quick little chat about how we're getting on with this series of videos. It's been going on for a canny while, as Sam would say. But we've got some more to go yet. I'll show you what we've done so far. We've done that bookcase there. Mrs. Blu-Roy's invaded the library room with her electric airer. When it's nicer weather, that'll be gone. But she claims this is the only space. Yeah, so we've done that. Shelves, them shelves, these shelves. And we're now on to shelf 21, which is the very top shelf of this one. So the A to Zs, these are all R's and S's that we're going to do. And then to finish the A's to Zs, we are the rest of this shelf. And then just the one shelf on this mostly empty bookcase here. But fear not, once we've done those few shelves, we've still got a fair bit to go. We've got over here little bookcase there with my Studio Canal vintage classics on, so we'll go through them. Then around here we've got this little bookcase here with some box sets. Around to my workstation, which, excuse me, is a little bit messy, but that's the way I am. Got a few more box sets there we'll be going through. Then the BFI's up there. Then we'll swing round and we've got this bookcase here with indicators, criterions, HMV premiums. Then we're on to this bookcase which holds my Eureka collection, which will be quite a few shelves in itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty much 4.5 shelves of Eureka. Then we'll be on to the Arrow Academy and the Arrow stuff at the bottom. So yes, we've got quite a way to go in the series. Whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'll leave that up to you. But let's get shelf 21 down onto my workstation and we'll go through that and I'll show you what's on there. Right, kicking off shelf 21. The Return, a Russian director, Andreas Vagintsev. I think I've nailed that. And I really need to get to this one. He also directed this film called Leviathan that I watched earlier in the year and talked about on the channel. It really, really affected me. It's not often a film really deeply emotionally affects me, but that one really does. And I've heard The Return is similar vein. So yeah, I need to get to that one. And then we've got The Revenant, classic Leo DiCaprio. I've only ever seen this once, so I'm due a rewatch of it. I might watch that again very, very soon. Revolutionary Road. It was Kate and Leo teaming up a few years ago, again after Titanic, so grabbed it, gave it a watch, and quite enjoyed it. The Revenge, a really good French extreme, very, very bloody, very, very violent, from the director who... Was it The Substance? I think it's the same director as The Substance. I might be talking out the back of my head, but I think it is. But The Revenge is very good nonetheless. Requiem for a Dream. I've not seen it. I need to give this a watch. I've heard it's very good, but very depressing. Maybe that's my Christmas Eve viewing this year sorted. As a few people know, last year I watched The Panic in Needle Park on Christmas Eve, and it just wasn't the film to put you in a Christmas mood. So maybe it's a strange tradition, and I'll give this one a watch Christmas Eve. Richard Jewell, actually talking about films that affected me, this was another one actually, made me very, very angry about this guy falsely accused of causing a terrorist act with this bomb. Yeah, really good stuff. Good, I like that one. The Right Stuff, aka The Good Stuff, because, yeah, really good film. A very, very long, took me years and years to get onto it. Actually, it was this year I saw it. Very good about the space program and training the astronauts and that. I thoroughly recommend that film. Brilliant. Rio Bravo, classic. Howard Hawks, John Wayne team up, Dean Martin, Ricky Nelson. More like a buddy hangout film. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Rio Lobo, again, John Wayne, again, Howard Hawks, and a very, very similar film to that one. Pretty much the exact same story, but both very, very good films. I have this football violence triple pack. Rise of the Foot Soldier, Green Streak 2, which I've not seen, I've heard it's not the best, and Cass, about the West Ham Intercity film. I keep mentioning West Ham on my videos recently, I don't know what it is. Yeah, very good film, Cass. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Is this the first one of the recent trilogy? I think it is. I always get Rise and Dawn mixed up because they both sound like they're the start of something, don't they? Rise and Dawn. Yeah, I think that's the first one. River's Edge, a murder mystery type film that I watched this year. Very good. Young Keanu Reeves in that. Enjoyed that. Robin Hood, the latest. I say the latest, well, there might have been one out since this, I don't know. A lot of people didn't like this, Taron Egerton as Robin Hood, but you know what, I quite enjoyed it. Throwaway stuff, not taxed you that hard. Yeah, quite liked it. And actually, another one that I quite like that people don't seem to is the Ridley Scott Robin Hood, Russell Crowe, Kate Blanchett. Yeah, I thought it was okay. It was a decent watch. And my favourite Robin Hood film, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I really should have a look at the Arrow 4K set. Really could do with upgrading that because I really like this film. Has anybody got the 4K? What's the transfer like? Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you. One that my good friend Tim sent me over, which I've recently watched, Robotrix. Absolutely bonkers films with loads of boobs. So there's a bonus. I need to get onto this one. My daughter-in-law to be, she bought me this for, I think, for my birthday in March, and I've still not seen it, and I've never actually seen the film. Yeah, Rob Roy, Liam Neeson, Jessica Lange, so good cast, and I do like these, I was going to say sword and sandals, but that's incorrect, isn't it? These historical films, so yeah, I'm sure I'll get something out of that. Very underrated Guy Ritchie film. People talk about Snatch, people talk about Lock, Stock, but not many people talk about this. And yeah, in my opinion, just as good as those two. We have arguably the best Michael Bay film, The Rock, with Sean Connery, Nick Cage. Brilliant action film, one that I really like. Then we've got the Rocky first 4 films in 4K. Now, I've got this from CX. I say not too long ago, it's a good few weeks ago now. And somebody told me there's an issue with the audio on one of the discs. So if anybody's got any more details on that, again, down below, give me some info. A really, really good film, really underrated. I don't think enough people have seen this. Roller Coaster, 1970s disaster film about a guy who's going around these different theme parks in America, blowing up the roller coasters. Yeah, really, really good film. Highly, highly recommend that one. Romancing the Stone, part of two films, Jewel of the Nile, the other one with Kirk Douglas, Kathleen Turner, sort of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom knockoffs, although I think the first one actually come out before Raiders of the Lost Ark. I might be wrong on that, but I think it did. Robert Zemeckis films, yeah, good stuff. Room, I do like this film until the point where the kid and the mum get out of the room. Then I think it gets a bit boring, but the actual bit where they're in the room and they're trapped is good. Ronin, Robert De Niro. Haven't seen this for years, actually. Really, really due a rewatch. Rosemary's Baby, Mia Farrow, was it Roman Polanski, or am I making that up? Yes, Roman Polanski. Brilliant, creepy 70s horror. Fantastic stuff. Rubber, one that I've bought recently, not got onto yet, looks absolutely bonkers. Run, Fatboy, Run. And the first ever Blu-ray I ever bought. Years ago, do you remember there used to be a television programme called The Gadget Show? I think it was on Channel 5. And anyway, they used to do a live show at the NEC in Birmingham, and I took my son along when he was not even a teenager, well, they're probably 11 or 12, I'd have thought he was. And we went to the show, and there was a big exhibition hall with companies selling their wares, and Game Station, one of the two, actually I think that Game, they had a little stall and they were selling stuff and used Blu-rays. So for the sum of $3.99, Run Fatboy Run became the one that started all this madness behind me. So whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'll leave you to make your own minds up. Another film, Run Lola Run. That's difficult to say. Very, very good French action film. Yeah, good one, that. Rush with brilliant Lenticular, all about the days of Formula One when it was Niki Lauda and James Hunt both vying for the top spot. Yeah, really good stuff. Brilliantly cast. Hemsworth as Hunt and Daniel Bruhl as Niki Lauda portrays him as a little rat, really. But whether that's fair enough to the late Niki Lauda or not, I don't know. Yeah, good film. Sabotage, some good Arnie action. Sabrina, a romantic comedy, and I reckon this would be right up Ollie's street. Billy Wilder, so it's going to be good. Humphrey Bogart, that I know Ollie really likes. Audrey Hepburn, William Holden, romantic comedy. Ollie, that's got your name written all over it. Sahara with Matthew McConaughey, a brilliant action adventure in the vein of sort of the Mummy films, I'd guess. Salt, spy drama, one of the few steel books I've got in the collection. I don't have that many. Saint Maud, I think this is an A24 film. Really, really good. You don't know whether this girl is mentally ill or she has sort of psychic powers and stuff like that. Yeah, really good film. Recommend that. What's the girl's name in it? She's really good. I'll leave it for you to say yourself. I'll have a go. Morfydd Clark? God knows. The Salisbury Poisonings. I haven't got around to this yet. The true story of some, I think they were Russians who poisoned a door handle or something in Salisbury years ago. I've forgotten now, it was a long time ago, but has anybody seen that? I think that'd be quite interesting. Samsara, it's sort of a documentary type film, but if you want a Blu-ray disc to show you the capabilities of Blu-ray discs, this is the one to get and stick in your player, because you'd swear blind it was a really good 4K if you watch it. This, and there's one beginning with B as well, Bakar or something like that, that's also in the duo of them. Yeah, good stuff. Now, my friend Larry sent me this one, Sampo, and I apologise, Larry, I haven't watched it and I really haven't got a clue what it's about. I think it looks like, oh, it's Finnish sort of fantasy film by the looks of it. Again, if anybody knows, I'm asking a lot of questions today, I know, but if you've got 5 minutes and you know, let me know. San Andreas, The Rock, earthquakes, buildings collapsing. It's big, it's stupid, but it's great fun. Sand Pebbles, a brilliant, brilliant war film. Robert Wise, Steve McQueen, Richard Attenborough, Candice Bergen, Richard Crenna. Great cast, great film. I'm sure this will be up Stuart Street. I reckon it'll like that. Have you got that one, Stuart? Santa Claus, the movie. Dudley Moore. Got in a charity shop quite recently. Not seen it. Maybe I'll stick it on over Christmas. Maybe not. Got stuff like The Panic in Needle Park to watch instead. Saturday Night Fever. Now, I'd never seen this till this year. I always put it in the same bracket as the abomination that is Grease, but actually stuck it on and it was brilliant. It blew me away. So much so that I watched it again with Mrs. Blu-Roy a few weeks later and she really liked it again. It's so dark, it's so gritty, the music is so good. It was, I know they say quite freely, it'll never get made today, and I don't think it would, because it's very of its time. It's got homophobia and stuff against women, and it's got racism, it's got all sorts that people don't make films about these days. Yeah, really, really like Saturday Night Fever. Oliver Stone film Savages. What a cast. Taylor Kitsch, Blake Lively, Aaron Johnson, John Travolta, Benicio del Toro, Salma Hayek. One of the greatest ever war films, Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan. That'd be a different film, Saving a Line. Saving Private Ryan, the 4K. The classic Scarface, one I could do with upgrading to 4K, to be honest. Scanners, the Sam sent me. Sorry, Sam, I haven't got to this yet. I know I'm a sucky friend, but there you go. David Cronenberg. I have to be in the right mood for Cronenberg, I must admit. Al Pacino, Scent of a Woman. Tell some cracking films on this list. And they get better. The Schindler's List Blu-ray. I actually had the 4K of this. Now, it's not a film I do appreciate. Obviously, it's a brilliant film. But it's not a film I go back to again and again because of the subject matter, I suppose. And James, Movie Bad, he was after the 4K and had the Blu-ray, and I had the 4K. So I sent it over to him. I said, look, just send me the Blu-ray disc back and that'd be good enough. So yeah, so James has got me 4K, which I'm glad it's gone to a good home. This Arnold Schwarzenegger triple pack, which was cheap as chips on eBay a couple of years ago. Junior Twins Kindergarten Cop. Scott Pilgrim. Do like Scott Pilgrim. It's good stupid stuff. Oh no, if you're after a network film, give this one a go. Science on a Wet Afternoon. Richard Attenborough's really, really good. Nanette Newman, Hands That'll Do Dishes, that sort of stuff. Kim Stanley, yeah, pretty creepy kidnapping film. Yeah, I recommend that one. The Searchers, it's John Ford, it's John Wayne in arguably their best team up together. Just a fantastic film, groundbreaking shots on it that have influenced directors up until this day. Yeah, brilliant Western, The Searchers. And The Sea Shall Not Have Them. I watched this not too long ago, actually. I don't remember a great deal about it. I remember, I think it's about their ship got sank or something, these guys, and then they're stuck in this rubber dinghy and they have to get on together, that sort of survival stuff. Yeah, I think it was alright, actually, remembering. So that's it, Shelf 21. I think this has gone on a little bit, which I apologise for. But anyway, give us a thumbs up if you've liked it. Subscribe if you want to go back and see the other videos in the series and you want to see what's oncoming, because there's some good stuff coming on, I can promise you. Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Comment away. I'll see you later. Ta-ra.